Hello and welcome to Renset, a channel for intelligent and curious people like you who are searching for human sexuality in the age of artificial intelligence and humanoid robots. Humanoid robots are there, and quite often in the Western world, not in this Eastern part, in the Western world, they become our partners, right? However, I question this type of physical intimacy because humanoid robots till now are designed to interact with humans in a natural and intuitive way, mainly based on large language models or LLMs like ChatGPT or Gemini Bard or Meta AI, etc. And to do this, they need to be able to understand human needs. My question is whether they are able to understand our needs. Well, that is today's topic. But before we proceed, let me tell you a few things first. First of all, if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means a lot to me. And if you have already subscribed, many, many thanks for your support. I hope in the future I'll get that support just like before. And finally, although I talk about human sexuality, psychological changes during our sexual activities, sometimes sex robots, just like this, but there is no vulgarity in this channel. I don't promote any kind of vulgarity through this channel. So I always keep telling this in almost in every video that are associated with sexuality, human sexuality. Now, AI has changed many things, and it has changed the concept of human relationship also. As a result, there are lots of cheap and cheaper, even the cheapest sex robots available in the market. In my opinion, having any kind of sexual activity with these love dolls is kind of dehumanization of sex because still now these robots have no sentience or feelings attached to them. Robotists are still struggling. Although AI is very strong now, it has done many things in other fields, in the medicine field, in the biogenetics field, epigenetics field, or in every field, almost in every field in our life. But in this, where physical intimacy is involved, they are still lagging behind millions of light years from the real human partner. Because now humanoid robots are built on based to be able to understand our needs on three principles, right? Number one is observations, number two is explicit communication, and number three is sensor data. Look, these are very technical details, but if you are interested, then it might help you to understand why I call this kind of sexual activity with these sex bots sexual objectification or dehumanization of sex. You will understand that. And why humanoid robots will never be able to replace real human partners. First of all, humanoid robots are built to observe, to learn about their needs, about our needs. Okay. It's a kind of machine learning. They have already come up with some models, and based on that models, they try to learn some more things and build their own models based on the observation, observing our actions, observing our hearing our words, our facial expressions. These are all feeds that are getting into them, and they, from observing those feeds, they learn something new. There are different types of learning methods in machine learning, reinforcement learning, or some other kind of learning. And explicit communication is another field where humanoid robots can also communicate directly with humans because they have already large language models inside them. So they can at least reply, "How are you feeling?" But that is not the true understanding of the question. If someone asks you, "How are you feeling today?" you will answer based on your feelings, right? It comes from your heart, not from your brain. I mean, not from something. Hopefully, if you are feeling bad, then you will tell them that, or it will be displayed on your face, in your body, in your expressions. Our feelings are like that. But these robots are always smiling and telling you, "I am feeling good." That is rubbish. So, therefore, they learn. There are learning models because there are learning models. They learn a lot of things, but that will never. They will never be able to understand our needs. Pretty simple about it. Quite simple thing. Sensor data is another thing because they have a lot of sensors inside them. A lot of sensors, and those sensors collect data from everywhere, from you, from your environment, from your room, because it is coming from a factory. So it adjusts itself with the new environment, and they collect that data from using their sensors. Through sensors, they try to understand human needs, but it's not possible. What they get only a few kind of words, kind of images, words and images mainly, movements, videos, okay, and everything is binary, 0 and 1. Remember, at the end of the day, it is binary, 0 and 1. To them, everything is 0 and 1. Any kind of sexual activity is 0 and 1. They interpret it as 0 and 1. So, therefore, once, according to the manufacturers, once they understand or define our needs, they can use this information to provide assistance and support to us. But that's a different thing altogether in other fields, but not in the physically intimate acts. It's a different field altogether. Sexuality is something different than sitting on a reception and answering some questions, isn't it? I don't know whether you agree with me or disagree, but this is my take. Anyway, thanks for watching and stay safe and take care.